Alright guys, here's a quick screencast just to make sure we're all clear as you shift from bib cards or your source cards, which are due on Tuesday, to the creation of your info cards, which are due a week from now on, next Monday morning. If you go underneath argumentative writing on the Google Classroom page, you're going to find this info cards document here. I went ahead and give you some directions as you start reading through your sources. Place your info cards into the attached document. That would be this document here, using the appropriate lettering and numbering system. For example, A1 is the first piece of information from source A, A2 is the second piece of information from source A, and so on and so forth. B3 would be the third piece of information from source B. The manner in which I want you to create your info cards is located on this document on the back side. This is what we used for the bib cards. Here's for info cards. You can either be doing a 3x5 card or a Word document, or a Google Doc is what the assigned document is designed for. Or you can potentially next Monday hand me a couple articles that are highlighted and marked up, as long as they have this source letter and number combination, such as A1, A2, or for instance A3 here. Source letter and number combination in the right hand corner or somewhere connected to the piece of information. Remember that your info card should be just literally a chunk of information per card. One piece of information per card. That could be a single fact. That could be up to a paragraph in length. If you have a subtopic, you may or may not have that at this point, then go ahead and mark that, like this is counter arguments, or this is my argument, or first reason, second reason, something like that. And then if you have page numbers or whatever, just make sure you're, marking them down. You want to make sure that you're probably using quotations around your pieces of information. There was one point in my past where I was, copying down a bunch of information for an essay in graduate school, and I forgot to put quotes down. And then I think there were points later where I was thinking, man, I really was smart when I wrote this. And so just realize that when you're using someone else's information, you probably want to put quotes around it. So that you're not plagiarizing. Remember, plagiarism is defined as like 3 words or more that are taken from somebody else. Here's again how the example might look. You probably don't have page numbers if you're using electronic sources. You may or may not have subtopics, but it's just a chunk of information with the source letter and number up here. If you have any questions, I'll be back on Wednesday. These cards are due on next Monday. So good luck getting started with your research, and I appreciate your time and energy.